Lindsay Guerra from Akanawak is a mother of 5, and she just recently won a national bodybuilding competition to raise her status from amateur to pro.
Yeah, those abs are real after babies. All right, we are so happy to welcome Lindsay. We're glad she decided to join us on the Yellow Couch. She believes that we are all human sculptures just under construction.
Yeah, that's right.
I've got a lot of construction work.
That's a very optimistic opinion that you hold.
We're all there somewhere in the process. Yeah.
It's true. So how did you get into bodybuilding? Because I always find it fascinating when women are drawn towards it. And I think strong is the new beautiful. Yeah. But I think when women go that extra space to bodybuilding, it's something unique.
It is. So honestly, it's not something I ever pictured myself doing. I wasn't athletic as a child for the most part, but I did spend a lot of time racing mountain bikes. So that was something that was in my family. Right, so I had that. I mean, I did that for years, on and off, while I had my babies. So it was like I'd be pregnant, I'd go back and race bikes the next year. I'd be pregnant, I'd go back and race bikes the next year. So I had that consistently. But I had 2 severe concussions.
From biking?
From biking, from crashing on bikes and head to the rocks or to the ground.
Ooh.
Okay.
So I knew I couldn't do this kind of sports anymore. And I found myself, I'm a personal trainer, I would be in the gym and I just found myself like what is my motivation? I need something, I need something competitive. I've always enjoyed that. So a couple people in my, in the world of personal trainers suggested I might like that and try it. And I was like, no way.
Yeah.
But it grew on me, it was in there, it grew on me. And so sure enough, I picked a show. Started training for it, just changed up my routine and...
Wow.
Wow, look at
you. So when did you start this? How long did it take for you to become a professional bodybuilder? Right,
so I've been at it about a year and a half. So I had 2 seasons. That is. No, I had an athletic physique from all that time mountain bike racing before that. So I was already fairly lean.
You had a good start.
I did. I had a good start. It didn't take me quite as long, but yeah, there were some big changes I made. So I've had 2 seasons so far. I had April of last year, and then fall.
Okay.
Of last year was when I finally hit my pro status.
Good for you.
Was my goal from the start. I went into it like I'm going for this.
Good for you.
What are some of the obstacles? What's hard about it? Because I would think getting enough muscle that's not just lean muscle, but really building it up to show that muscle as a female is harder for women, right? Because we don't have as much testosterone.
It is harder. See, I compete in all natural federations, so they're looking for a little different look. I mean, in general, they're looking for a little bit softer, more feminine look throughout all the categories. There's all different categories.
What categories do you compete in?
So I started in entry-level bodybuilding for women is considered bikini. Bikini competition. Yeah. So I started there, and then I moved to figure. I put on, between April and October, I put on 7 pounds of muscle.
Wow.
And I had a coach who helped me with that, even though, I just needed some objective perspective.
No, when you just said all natural, those are the competitions you do. So do you mean you don't take steroids or any enhancing medications?
Right. There's a huge list of banned substances, and you have to polygraph every time before you compete.
Really?
So you take a polygraph, and if you win, they whisk you off stage right back to take a drug test. So.
Really?
Yep. Yeah.
I like that because I feel like that's healthier.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
What about all those poses you're doing? Are they I've got a friend who bodybuilds, and there's a lot of hands pushing down.
Can you show us one?
Flexing and.
Do you want to learn one?
Sure.
You want to try?
That
was the
Tiff
hardest
does.
part. I mean, out of everything, right? The diet, the lifting, the posing is the hardest.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see one.
Right, you want to try?
No, you try.
No, I'm not trying if you don't try.
I'll try.
All right, stand up.
I'm not going to stand up and look ginormous next to her without you.
Right.
All right, so we'll do some side angle here, okay? So maybe face that way. And so what you want to do is hike your toe up, right?
Oh yeah.
So
you gotta pop your
turn
booty.
your knee in, right, and hike your hip back.
Yeah, I knew that.
There you go. So hiking the hip back. So then you kind of pull your stomach in and lift your chest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you do this like you're drinking tea at a tea party with your hand.
Okay.
And then you turn your arm out, kind of like you just told somebody.
Oh, because I can feel, your muscle there.
Yep. So everything starts popping.
All right.
And then you put the other fist on your hip, and you turn your shoulders forward.
All right. Oh yeah. We're
There
in
you
it.
go.
Oh,
See, look
yeah.
at you. You got it.
There you go. Now we just need the muscle to back it
You
up.
have to hold
Yeah.
it and smile like you're having the time of your life on top of it.
It feels super comfortable.
Oh yeah, so comfortable.
So here's the thing I gotta know, because you have 5 children. I think
Yeah.
we have a picture too of you lifting your son. I don't
Yeah.
know how much he weighs, but you know, you have to understand, especially if you're a personal trainer, how many women struggle to. Oh,
this
look
is
at
awesome.
you!
Yeah.
Some
That's
squats. There you go.
fantastic. That is awesome. But it's hard for a lot of moms to get in shape. Is there anything
Yeah.
that you suggest, some tips for busy women?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the first thing I'd say, especially because we're talking to women, right? It has to start with your head game. I mean, you have to be able to look in the mirror and be like, I like what I see.
Yeah, that's
I know
hard.
that what I want is in there, right? Like your ideal body and your how you feel about yourself, like that you see that when you look in the mirror, right? And when I say your ideal body, I'm not just talking about a body that can rock a bikini. I'm like, all right, you know, a body that can birth a baby,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Carry that thing around in the child carrier to the store, throw toddlers over your shoulder and haul them out of the grocery store screaming, squat 200 pounds, and then if you want, also rock a bikini.
There
know
you
what I
go.
mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
that head frame. Like, so that first,
It's all about loving yourself.
the logistics fall in line after that. So one of the main things would be incorporating the kids. Obviously, what you saw right there.
That was great.
That's the way to do it.
Because there are ways to exercise and have them with you.
And I always feel like moms have the best arms. We're out of time.
Thank you.
So I want to make sure people can find you for online coaching and stuff by following you online. You are on Instagram at Buff Mama Saga.
Yes.
Right? I love
I
it.
love it. That is so great.
So
You're
nice to meet
beautiful.
you. Thank you. Keep it up. That's
Congratulations
awesome.
to you.
Thank you so much.
It's really awesome.